into the story of Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum. He's the man behind modern Dubai, that city that seems to constantly defy the limits of architecture and ambition. Well, we're going to get to know the driving force behind it all.
It's quite a story, right? From growing up in a rapidly changing Dubai to becoming this global figure shaping a city and a region.
And get this, our primary source for this deep dive, his Wikipedia page.
Okay, I know what you're thinking, but Wikipedia actually offers a pretty balanced perspective, especially for a public figure like Sheikh Mohammed.
It's constantly being updated, with information from all sides, so it gives us a great starting point for our deep dive. So let's go back in time, all the way to 1949, Dubai. Sheikh Mohammed is born into a powerful family, of course. Third of four sons to the ruler at the time, Sheikh Rashid bin Said Al Maktoum. Imagine this, he grows up in this enormous household, like over 100 people. Staff, family, you name it.
Quite a contrast to the smaller, nuclear families that are common in many parts of the world today.
Yeah, and here's the kicker, no electricity.
Wow. That's hard to imagine, especially considering what Dubai has become.
I know, right? A city of lights. Literally, and he grew up without even a light switch. Makes you wonder how those early years, experiencing Dubai before its transformation, shaped his way of thinking.
Definitely. That's a question worth pondering, isn't it? The impact of those formative years on his vision.
Okay, so picture this. Little Sheikh Mohammed is only 4 years old when he starts getting private tutoring. Arabic and Islamic studies, laying that foundational knowledge.
It highlights the importance of tradition and religion in the family. These early lessons probably stayed with him throughout his life.
Right, and you can kind of see how those early influences might later weave their way into his leadership style and the values he emphasizes. And then, of course, he goes on to more formal schooling. Al Media School, Al Shab School, Dubai Secondary School. Pretty solid education, right?
Seems like a well-rounded education, for sure.
But then he ends up at the Bell Educational Trust's English Language School in the UK. That's a big shift, wouldn't you say?
A definite sign that his family recognized the growing importance of a global perspective.
Yeah, like they saw the writing on the wall, globalization was on the horizon, and they wanted him to be prepared.
Exactly. It's like they were already planting those seeds for Dubai's future as an international hub.
And speaking of the UK, his time there didn't end with language school. He goes on to Mons Officer Cadet School, military training. And guess what? Not only does he pass, he wins the Sword of Honor as the top Commonwealth student.
That's a pretty impressive feat. I mean, it's not just about passing the course, it's about excelling in a completely new and challenging environment.
It really shows you something about his character, doesn't it? Like, even then, he had this drive to be the best, to push himself beyond expectations. And it's a trait that we see again and again throughout his life. So fast forward a bit, he's 20 years old, back in Dubai, and his father clearly sees something